Hey everyone, and welcome back to Mega Man Battle Network, where the plan for today has actually shifted a little bit due to getting certain chips unexpectedly. But we'll be talking about the shifted plans in a bit. First off, today we are fighting ShadowMan to get his last 3 chips. He is, as I described before, for his first attack, he will disappear in a puff of smoke and reappear to fire 3 shuriken at you. You need to be constantly moving or he will hit you. Once he finishes, he returns to where he was, where he'll be stationary for a moment. As he moves very rapidly and constantly, this is your best chance to deal damage. His second ability is to make 2 clones of himself which move around the arena. They are destroyed in one hit, so it may be worth getting rid of them ASAP, especially as they can also attack. They can't use their shuriken attack, but they can use ShadowMan's other attack, which is creating a line of explosions across the row that they're on. These explosions travel quite rapidly and are very irritating when all 3 copies of ShadowMan are up. The special chip that ShadowMan can drop is Muramasa, which is a basic sword attack which does damage equal to the amount of HP you have lost in the current fight. It's most helpful when you have a very high max HP and have taken a lot of damage in a fight, since that'll maximize the amount of damage it does. However, this usually means a garbage busting level, so Muramasa is generally worthless to me. I actually ended up getting Leaf Shield, both legitimately and through an RNG manipulation before I got it legitimately. The RNG manipulation I found online. You create a save in a very specific spot at the start of Area 15, set Bombman 2 or Bombman 3 in, I think it was the 11th slot of your folder, and then save, reload, and run directly right. With exactly correct inputs and timing, you should get a fight against a pop-up 3 and a fan with Bomb Man in your initial chipset. A half charge shot and a single buster shot on the fan, moving down once to hit it, then moving back and using Bomb Man when the pop-up appears in the middle row should guarantee that the chip drops. I also somehow miraculously got a fire aura from the Megalians. This one was not an RNG manipulation, this was just good luck while trying to fight ShadowMan. So the new and adjusted plan for today. Because we ended up getting some of those extremely difficult chips that I did not expect to be getting outside of the chip trader, we're gonna go ahead and speed things up a little bit and head into Internet Area 16 today. But first, stopping at the net trader in Area 15, we've got one last power-up because I got a lot of money while trying to get chips ready. Alright, let's go ahead and equip that last power-up to max out our rapid, putting us at level 100. Fantastic. Alright, heading onwards into Area 16, the final internet area in the game. So you've made it this far. It's a shame you're wasted on the outside world. A final trial awaits the true hero. If that's you, then you'll soon find out what that is. Unfortunately, we do not meet the requirements yet to be the true hero. Ooh, Quake 3C, that's handy. The requirements in this area to be the true hero and unlock whatever this final trial is to have, oh god, I used Bomb Man way too early, is to have your library at 174 out of 175 chips. In addition to that, we also, ow, thank you Gaia 3. By the way, this is Gaia 3. Annoying, I guess. 300 health. But yes. In addition to having 174 out of 175 chips in your library, you also need to have Mega Man at level 75 or higher. It turns out all of the super bosses in the game have specific requirements tied to either library completion or Mega Man's level, but we easily exceeded all of those and did not even encounter that being a risk. Alright, so in addition to Gaia 3s in this area, we also have Ratten 3s. Nice. Okay, let's see. We'll do this. Okay, I got hit once, I moved once, so that's not great for my busting level, but I am getting a double delete against a Ratten 3 and a Gaia 3. Which gives us Ratten 3N. Very nice. Over here we have a Night Sword C, nothing new, but in this mystery data we have 3,000 Zenny. So far, none of these mystery datas have been guaranteed mystery data. They've all been random. There are exactly 2 concrete mystery datas in this area that we want to grab. My god, is there a lot of mystery data though. Alright, we have a Satella 3 in this area. Lots of final variants of viruses that we couldn't find before, tragically. Okay, this is a problem. 2 fishy 2s plus a Satella 3 kinda seems excessive. That is a fast reticle! Oh god! Okay, got rid of the Satella. I think we're safe. Oof! I don't like Satella viruses. They're a little bit rough. Okay, I think that should be the last mystery data on the ground floor. So let's go ahead and start checking out this side path over here. We got a mystery data with 5,000 Zenny. And heading up this way, I think we'll be able to find the 2 concrete mystery data. Up here we have Holy shit, that was a triple delete. But you give me nothing. Alright, well, I got a Hero Sword I. There's one of the concrete mystery data with a new chip for us. Putting this up to, that should be 170? And down here we have the other guaranteed mystery data with 20,000 Zenny, not that we need it. Alright, at this point, I'm pretty sure we have explored all of Internet Area 16. Oh right, we haven't encountered this one yet somehow. We also have a Megalian 3 in this area. Actually, we have all 3 variants of Megalian, so that's lovely. Megalian 3 is wood type. If we can beat it with a busting level of 10 or higher, we can get its wood aura chip, but good luck with that. Alright, but yeah, I think at this point, all that's left should be grinding out the last 2 virus chips here. I need to get a Gaia 3 from Gaia 3 with a busting level of 7 or higher, and a Lock-On 3 from a Satella 3 with a busting level of 5 or higher. There's also the Wood Aura chip, but yeah, I do have an alternative source for the Wood Ore that I was thankfully able to find by researching online. So at this point, I guess I will be back once I have gathered the last 2 virus chips I'm actually aiming for here. Getting those 2 chips was not easy. The Lock-On 3 comes from the Satella 3s with a busting level of 5 or higher, and the Gaia 3 comes from the Gaia 3s with a busting level of 7 or higher. A little bit rough, especially since the enemies in this area suck. They're the hardest viruses in the game, so, which makes sense. I did end up reorganizing my folder a bit, which the new folder seems to be working quite a bit better. Unfortunately, one of the chips I need to get is Gaia 3C, which comes from the Gaia 3s at a busting level of 10 or higher, which is basically impossible. I'm sure someone can do it, but probably just one person. Anyways, now that we've roughly finished up what we can do in Internet Area 16, there are only 3 chips left in the game for us to grab. One of them comes from the Super Boss, which we can't access yet. The other 2 are Wood Aura from the Megalian W, which we cannot get because it requires a busting level of 10 or higher, which sucks. That's bad. That is a really, really rough thing to do. I think it's almost impossible to do. I've definitely seen multiple people online reporting that they can't even conceive of a way to get busting level 10 or higher against the Megalian Ws in any of the situations in which they spawn. The other chip we're missing is Drop Down, which comes from the Pop-Up 2 viruses, with a busting level of 10 or higher, which again, nearly impossible. There is an RNG manipulation to do it, but it requires multiple Sharkman 3 chips? So, no, not doing that. Unless I get really lucky at the chip trader and get Sharkman 3, a second one to go with the one I already have, but well, that's probably not gonna happen. So my alternate strategy to get the drop-down chip is the chip trader. If I can get Sharkman 3, I will do it the RNG manipulation. If I get Drop Down itself, then I got Drop Down. But for Wood Aura, I do have an alternate source for it here in the restaurant. My girlfriend said she wants cute chips. All I have is this Wood Aura C. She'll get mad if I give her this. I don't suppose you'd trade this chip for an Invis 2J, a Cloudus K, and a Ratten 3L. Well, thankfully, I have a Ratten 3L. I got a couple of them from the Ratty 3s in Internet Area 16. Cloudus K, busting level of 7 to 9 against a Cloudus virus in Internet Area 14. I don't remember how I got my Invis 2J. I'm assuming I just fought Spooky 2 viruses. I forget the busting level, though. But I do have those chips for you. Thanks so much, you've saved me. Now my girlfriend cannot resist me. Good for you. But hooray, we got wood or a C. That's not all we're going to be grabbing though. There is a quiz we can take on next, actually in the power plant. Let's head all the way downstairs and find this quiz master. This will not give us a new chip, but it will give us a chip in a unique code that I need for a program advance. And the only other way to get this particular chip code is, you probably guessed it. Oh, wait, I am in the... Where's the quiz master? Is it one of the scientists? There's no way it's one of the scientists. You're the quiz master. Here we are. Anyways, yes, we need this code of this chip for a program advance, and the only other way to get it is the chip trader. Time to see if you've been paying attention. I have not done this quiz before. Let's see how it goes. Answer 10 of my questions and win a prize. Want to try? Let's do it. Question 1. Whose Navi is called Gutsman? That's Dex. Question 2. Who's the summer school teacher in Dentown? That is Yuri. Correct. Question 3. Who owns the chip shop in AC Higsby? Not Bigsby. How many chairs are in the school's AV? 9. Question 5. What musical instruments in Mail's room? She has a piano. 6. How old is Yai? She is 8. She is unusually young. What chip do you use to escape from battle? That would be escape. 8. The antique shop is on what block of Dent? 4. It's on 3 then. Crap. Alright then, I'm pretty sure it'll be the exact same question, so thankfully we can just go through real quick. Ah, dang it, I clicked through too fast. Should be hitting B to go through text, not A. Okay, it's gonna be on block... Oh no. Is block 1 the one you start on, or is block 3 the one you start on? I think it's block 2. Block 2 is where the antique shop is, right, because left and right are 2 and 4, or 4 and 2. And then you start on 3, and then the one where you meet Mail is 1. Question 9. What kind of toy is in Mail's room? She has a stuffed animal. What are Miss Mari's Hey, Capcom? Go to hell. I guessed. And here is your prize. And we got a Rattan 3M. Yes, I needed that. Not for this episode, actually, but for next one, we'll be showing off the program advances involving Rattan 3. But I want to get that out of the way since we're in the area. I'm so upset about that last question, though. That's disgusting. Alright, there is one last thing we can do here. And for this one, I'm actually going to save before I do this trade. This is not a trade I am going to keep. This is a trade I'm going to roll back immediately after I'm done with it. Because, my god, is this trade awful. But at the same time, it gives you access to one of the best program advances in the game. Not the best, that would be the Gutsman program advance, but I know that I don't look like one, but I'm a net battler. There are a few chips that I'm looking for. Woodman 3W, Skullman 3S, Sharkman 3S, Dropdown B, and Iron Body C. Crap, wait, hang on, I don't actually have Dropdown. Dropdown's the one I'm looking for. I can't get Dropdown yet. Oh no. This trade is important. We needed to do a program advance. I'll be back for you. The chip trader wasn't working out too well. It was just so incredibly tedious and not getting anywhere. So I did end up grinding out another Sharkman V3 chip and then doing the RNG manipulation. Once you're able to get into a fight with a Megalian F and a pop-up 2, you want to move forward, use Sharkman V3 once, shoot the Megalian twice, get hit once, shoot one more time, and then when the drop down comes down, then you use Sharkman V3 again, and that should give you a drop down B chip. I forget the exact positions I had Sharkman V3 in for this particular RNG manipulation. I think it was the 5th and 11th slots, but don't quote me on that. It was something like that. Then I went ahead and went back to the chip trader because there's not really any other way to get Gaia 3C. It's basically impossible to get a high enough busting level against a Gaia 3. So I just stuck to the chip trader for a while, and eventually I got Gaia 3C. And with that, I now have all of the chips I need to finish the game. We now have 174 out of 175 chips. My playtime is actually much higher than this. It probably should be around 55 with how much time I spent saving and reloading, or just save scumming in general. Oh, save scumming the chip trader was so tedious. Anyways, we have a trade to do here, which we were going to do earlier. I know that I don't look like one, but I'm a net battler. There are a few chips that I'm looking for. Woodman 3W, Skullman 3S, Sharkman 3S, Dropdown B, and Iron Body C. If you give me those chips, I'll give you a top secret one. What do you say? Let's do the trade? Oh, I probably have one of those in my folder. I probably have Skullman 3 in my folder. Oh, I have both Sharkman in my folder. Actually, here, we can actually check exactly which slots Sharkman was in. Looks like it's slot 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 6 and 14 are the slots I had Sharkman in. Anyways, let's pull Sharkman out for literally anything. And make sure I don't have Skullman in here. Here we go. Again, pull it out for literally anything. I'm not keeping the save. I'm just doing this to get a program advance that I'm gonna roll back to before I did this awful trade. Anyways, let's go ahead and trade away our chips. Fantastic, thanks. These will help with those nasty viruses. Okay, now don't tell anyone that I gave you this. We got a chip for Hero Sword B. We already got a Hero Sword I from a guaranteed mystery data in Internet Area 16, but the B code specifically is required for a program advance that I will be showing in the next episode, not this one, but I'm going to record it now just to get it out of the way. And I am going to undo this before I end off today. Well, after I end off today. Anyways, with that, that's basically everything I wanted to take care of, so let's move on to the program advances. Our first program advance is the second to final Zeta Series program advance, Zeta Ratten 2, using Ratten 2 F, G, H, GHI, or HIJ. Following that, we have its Omega Series counterpart, Omega Ratten 2. Just gotta use all 5 of the Ratten 2 chips. And our third and final program advance for the day is Heavy Stamp. Using Gaia 1, 2, and 3, all of the C code, and Quake 3C as the activator, we stomp down on enemies for massive damage. And that is about it for today. Next time on Mega Man Battle Network, it is time for the final episode, where we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. We will be opening with the final program advances before moving on to the super boss, and then beating the life virus one last time with a complete chip folder and a fully powered up Mega Man. I will see everyone next time as we finally finish this game off.